All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower, California. This is POVPOOL, and we are live at Hard Times, streaming the first Sunday 9-ball tournament of the year. That's right, January 2015. It's January 4th today, and we have a first match lined up right now between second place winner in New York for the International Women's 9-ball. Oh, no, not second place. Hiroko. What place did you come in New York? What place did you come in? Top 8. She came in 7th, 8th, I believe, and 5, 6. Oh, 5 through 8, really? Okay. She came in the 5th through 8 bracket at the Women's International, I believe, 10-ball event in New York.
Wow, right on.
Yes, exactly. She just got back from there. She won the qualifier to win the entry to that event. She went out there and she came in 5th through 8th place. So we should be seeing a good performance from Hiroko. And we were watching Ray Evans play a minute ago against Omar Vashani. She's going to be playing Hiroko. So she actually got a pretty good stick. She plays pretty good. So this will be a good match. Ray Evans versus Hiroko Makiyama. This is the first Sunday 9-ball tournament, which means that these will be 2 even races to 5 on the winner's side. And on the 1-loss side, it'll be races to 4. And we're playing 9-ball. We're here on a diamond table today. But the rest of the room here at Hard Times Billiards are gold crowns. And just a second while I set up the scoreboard. So I'm sitting here with Jeff Cordi. How you doing, Jeff?
Doing very well. Daniel, how are you today?
Awesome. Doing very well. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too, sir.
And it's been nice to have you on board, hanging out with us and helping out with the crew and putting you in the commentary booth.
Yeah, no problem, man. I really enjoy it. Thanks for letting me help out and sit in here.
That's right, especially since you're married and you got a kid at home. You could be at home being a daddy.
I do, yeah. Pool tournaments are fortunately get to be my time.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Well, we're honored to have you here with your time, because it takes so much to put these events together, and without guys like you helping out in the billiard community, it would be that much harder. Let's just put it that way.
I definitely appreciate that. Thank you.
So Hiroko, I have played her many times myself. She is a pretty strong player, and she has worked with guys like Dave Hema for several years, and I believe also Frank the Barber.
I know.
And Jim Burt works with her too.
Dave Hema is a name that I've heard quite a bit around here because I know I've been shooting a lot of pool with Lori Jones.
Yes.
And I know that she played a lot under Dave Hema as well.
That's right. I think I told you about that when I mentioned San Diego. There's free lessons here at Hard Times Billiards. Every Tuesday at 7:30, you can come get free lessons from Dave Hema. He has like a clinic of 8 to 12 people at a time usually, and it's a good time. It's actually a reoccurring group of people that show up in some cases, but every once in a while you get the new players as well that have never been to the weekly Tuesday. She went to the restroom. She'll be right back. So yeah, come on down. Hard Times Billiards on Tuesdays.
Just want to say Happy New Year to all the streamers out there watching us and on the chat. Just want to thank you for watching and supporting me.
Okay, well, we're going to get this match started shortly. And I just heard Ray's voice there.
She's coming down here.
And Ray is here. She is coming to get her cue. And she'll be playing Hiroko. Who do you like there, Jim?
I have no idea.
Jim Burt.
I've never seen the other girl play, so.
Oh, actually, she was playing Omar a minute ago. She plays pretty good.
Yeah? All right. It's a whole different ball game when the tournament comes.
Dude, she's extremely nervous. I can tell you that.
Yeah. We're going to find out shortly.
Jim, this is Jeff. Jeff, Jim.
Jim, nice to meet you. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
All right, so I believe race to 5, right? Yeah. Yes, race to 5. Just play your game. Play your game. You're going to be great. Ray Evans. She's like about to cry, dude. This is a poor girl.
Such a soft-spoken, just sweet girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. Battery tank. Oh my God. I haven't smoked for too long. So, even race to 5. Hiroko wins the toss, it looks like. And, you know, standard rules here. Winner breaks.
Does winner or does the breaker rack their own rack?
Yes, it's rack your own. Rack your own. Winner racks. Winner racks and breaks. Ball in hand. Rules apply. 3 foul rule applies. And there's also jump cues allowed. And Ray would like to say hello.
Hi. I have some pizza coming. If someone could bring that.
Absolutely. We'll bring your pizza when it comes.
Oh, but we charge a slice of pizza for
Yeah. She's
and there you go, Ray Evans.
Ray's extremely nervous. She's from San Diego. She plays with a Mucci, and she likes walks on the beach and,
and pizza for breakfast.
And pizza for breakfast.
All right, so here we go. We have Hiroko to break to start this match off. That 5 ball drops. We have 1 ball on the break.
I don't know, when people play me like that, I'll play them back. I'll take Sam. -6, man. Not to be a jerk, but you know, I'm like, well, it's a good thing. Maybe I should be taking.
That was a nice shot there by Hiroko. I wasn't smart angle. I couldn't really tell how much of that 1 ball she could see sitting on that 8 ball.
Combine numbers, if it is 7-7, it's 4, so you get them, you get 4.
All right. As I was busy being a waiter, I missed the opening shot.
So Hiroko, I'm sorry, excuse me, pocketed the 5 ball in the break, made the 1 ball, and now it is Ray's shot.
And also, I want to let you guys know there is a raffle today. Not an online raffle, but in-person raffle. Come on down to Hard Times Billiards and get a raffle ticket. Rolando Vicente is selling one of his June cues from the Philippines, and I think raffle tickets are $10 each.
Is that Ray's Pizza I smell?
That's Ray's Pizza. Be a nice name for a pizza joint. Ray. Pizza.
Oh, we just do it the final.
I don't know if yeah. Napkins. Ah, well. You ask all the hard questions.
Combine the final like 27, 24, that's 11. So we got number 1, that's right? The last number. Combine. Punting already. Oh, baby. Oh!
Jump shot. She's good, but the 2 is going to be wide open, and a chance now for Ray to show us a little bit of what she's got.
Hey, dude, do you want to switch seats with me? I can't see over the monitors.
That's why you use this.
That one's live. That one's
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Stupid. I think I would have done this enough.
All right. She's gonna do okay. She's gonna be okay.
Once she calms down, she'll do fine.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of camera, stage fright right now.
Nice shot.
And she's hooked herself.
Didn't look like she got much love on that shot.
Well, she's got a kick here, and a very small chance that the 3 could combo the 9 in. But I think she's really she's thinking about what's the aftermath of this, because this is a pretty low percentage kick. You can't always rely on something like this shot. I mean, so she's all right. 3 ball has landed kind of safe. Very tall girl is this girl, Ray Evans. She's 5'11", and that's with Uggs. She hails from San Diego. She came here with today with Omar,
Nice shot.
who is also a very strong player. Nice shot. She's got a bank on the 4. So we already saw her put 1 bank away.
Can she go for 2 in a row?
Let's see if the banks are open on a Sunday. She's jacked up a little. I think what she's trying to do is control the cue ball as well as make the shot. She wants to get a shot on the 6. The banks are open on a Sunday. It's kind of like you're watching TV, huh, Jeff?
It is, especially on this monitor here. I've got 3 different angles to watch it from.
Exactly. Okay. Well, this is a tough shot for anybody to have to take on, especially when you.
I mean, if she hits it right, she can come off of it and still have shape. Have real good shape for that 8 ball.
Well,
she's a little bit too far to a little bit further to one side than she wanted to be.
She's got to be very careful of a scratch here. Okay, she tried to just cinch it, and but I tell you what, though, she did come to the table with that in that inning. She came to the table, and that's a good sign.
Sure.
She made a couple of good shots, 2 banks in a row. It's so hard to make decisions sometimes when you're this close to the end of a rack, because any mistake could cost you the game.
Nice shot.
Very nice shot. But now what, you know?
I'm not sure what she's going to do with that 8-ball now.
Yeah, there's a couple. She could play a 2-rail safety, you know.
Now, were you thinking a cut on that shot, Daniel, or were you thinking
or a
bank?
or bank it in the side? But it depends on how sure you're feeling, especially when you're playing on these diamonds. You know, if you're not used to playing on them, they could be a whole. Yeah, so she's going to play a safety. I would have gone for the cross side.
You go cross side, the cue ball still stays down.
Yeah, I would have played cross side. But you know, we're up here and she's down there, so this is one of those. This is a 50-yard line. Boy, this is like you're in your own 20-yard line here. This is a tough one. It's a Hail Mary shot.
You know, especially not just to make it, but to come back, you know, with shape on that 9-ball sitting on that rail back there.
Let's see how she does. Okay. Ray decides to play the safety instead. But she's unsuccessful. I'm kidding, Ray. I'm just kidding, honey.
It's comedy hour here in Hard Times.
Yeah, we're just getting started this morning, guys. Well, I tell you, that's tough. That's a tough situation to be in, you know.
Tough shot.
Can I give you my pick? I'm just going to win.
Yeah. So now, after seeing at least one game, Jim wants to give his opinion on the line of this match.
Oh, slow.
Are you sure, Jim?
That's a tough roll there.
That's a tough roll. That's going to be 1-0 in a race to 5, bro. You know, it could go bad.
Hola.
All right, so 1-0. 1-0 by default, exactly. And if you're just joining us, guys, welcome back. We are at Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower. It's the first Sunday tournament of the year.
Hard Times has not always had diamonds. In fact, I believe this is the only diamond in Hard Times. Are there billiard tables on the other side, diamond tables?
Yeah, there's 6 billiard tables here, and there's 2 snooker tables.
Are they diamonds, though? Because I know that this diamond was put in
Oh, no.
for the Men's West State Tour.
Yeah, all the pool tables here are gold crowns. All the 9-foot pool tables are gold crown tables, except for this one table. They put a diamond table in to promote West State Billiards, but also to sort of to mix it up a little bit and see if it stir up any action on the on this new table. So here comes Ray. She's won the break after sort of getting very lucky, very fortunate in that last game. And the score is 1-0. 1 ball goes down, 4 ball goes down, 6 ball is going to stay up. But look at where this 2 ball is. What do you think, Jeff?
I think even if she makes that 2 ball, she's going to have depending on where she leaves herself, that 3-9-7 combo is going to be the problem.
Yeah, not so much as a combo, just as a cluster down there that it has to be handled.
Combo came out.
Well, the 2 to the 3 is, there's really no pocket available for the 2 at this point, other than a bank. She wants to push out, it seems. She's gestured to Hiroko that she wants to push out. Or play a safety of some kind. I don't know. We'll see what happens after the shot. She's holding it together, at least mentally, you can tell. As we all know, she's probably saying to herself, this is the last thing I wanted to do, was to come here and get streamed live on the internet.
I definitely don't think, especially the look on her face when we told her we were live and she was just practicing.
Yeah. We'll say hey to everybody in the chat room. Quaka, Red AC, Frank the Barber, Mike Ayers, Turbo Draw, Junior 1984, Juice Rock, Just Poolin', John Ferguson. Where are you, man? You should be here playing pool. You too, Juice Rock. Ultra Bore. Don 65. The usual suspects are all here. Pool Hustler. Silky Brown.
Silky and Red were both in here yesterday watching for
Terry
the
Hanna.
One Pocket tournaments.
Also Blake Ormond. Hello. The Lone Silencer. I love these names people come up with in their chat room names. Meanwhile, back in reality, two-rail kick for Hiroko. Well, that's a good kick. Would you have one-railed that kick, Jim?
No, she played it right.
You like the two-rail? This is extremely tough here. I would imagine a force follow shot. I don't know if this is in her. It is in her repertoire. Whoa. I didn't think that she had that shot in her, and she does. That was a nice little stroke there. Huh. Firepower, man. She got a Mucci. She's playing with a Mucci. She is. I asked her. She's playing with a Mucci. Bob Mayucci should be watching right now.
He's still in business?
I talked to him the other day. He's a good guy. I like Bob.
I didn't even know Mucci was still in business.
Oh yeah, they are. Mucci's going strong. They got the Mucci store online up and running. Just go check them out.
20 years ago, they were pretty popular.
20 years ago, Miyuchi was the top brand name Q with over 20 million customers. I don't know if those are the interlocking bridges. I don't know if, no, they're not. She's taking, you know what? She's got guts, man. She's got a little spunk in her. You know what? I might have to place a little side bet with you here. Hiroko tried to billiard the 6 in off the 5, and she's going to leave Ray with another opportunity here. I don't really know. Well, you know what? I didn't know she could play the forced follow the way she did a minute ago, and she did. So let's see what she does here. She's going to back cut this ball, and you know what? She one-stroked it. So she's got two things in common with Earl Strickland. She plays with a Miyuchi, and she one-strokes her shots. Yeah, this is definitely the shot she needed to end this rack. And now Ray's in a duck pond now. She's really just got to roll these 4 balls in and then get a shot on the 9. Yeah, she's not as conscientious about her cue ball as you would think someone needs to be. But she hits them straight. She's on the right side of this 7, I think. Yeah, perfect. Should be no problem for her. Stranger things have happened, but she's going to be straight. This could become a 2-0. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's all in our seats on that one.
Oh, wow.
Especially on the diamond table.
Yeah, how did that ball go in?
Don't touch that button right there.
That wouldn't have gone in on the other table.
On the devil table, that would have been yeah, I tell you what, that's what Hiroko did with the 5.
Hiroko had a better shot.
She hit.
Didn't go in.
Yeah. All right, so 2-0 now, Ray. She'll take the break again. Ray comes to the table. It's a duck pond. All right. So. Cute. Let's see. Which of the 9 cases is it?
That one.
Charge $1 for frickin' queue storage. Queue storage here, right behind queue check. That's right.
That's why I told Ray we were going to charge her a slicer to a pizza from
Yeah.
her queue back here.
All right. Well, this is no fun, Jeff. I mean, look at this. You got this real tough shot right after the break. This is the kind of thing Ray was looking at right after her great break. You know, this is why cue ball control is so important on the break. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
Man of many words.
Cue ball control at any time of the game is important, but specifically, the break can make a match work in your favor. Because, you know, whether or not you have a perfect shot, you can always stay in control of the match as long as you have somewhere to go and you're not hooked behind a ball. Ray's going to come around the table, but I see the 4 ball might be a problem. She manages to escape the grips of a 4 ball, gets perfect shape on the 3. Perfect angle as well.
Now, if she comes off that rail,
She's looking at that 5-9 combo too.
if she comes off that rail, does she get around? Does that cue ball go around the 9?
She would probably just bring her cue ball between the 5 and the 9, or stun upwards, just like that.
Look at that. Nice
Yeah,
shot.
and I think she's got her heart set on this 5-9 combo. She's considering it quite seriously. So
That 5-9 combo, Daniel, from our angle looks pretty straight in.
yeah, it looks pretty straight in, but with the balls at that distance from each other, you just never know. You have to get a good angle. See, she was trying too hard to get a good shooting angle, and she unfortunately didn't come up with that either. So Hiroko, if I know her game well enough, she'll probably play the more orthodox style, and that is to try to run this table out. Oh, but you know what? Actually, I didn't look at the 6 ball. So, yeah.
6 ball is right on that rail.
6 balls, no good. No good. Oh, here we go.
That keeps the end. About 20 balls
On the edge of our seats, guys. Oh, she's gonna tease me like that. I can't believe that. Why are you gonna do that? I thought you were gonna shoot that ball. Okay, back to position. Oh,
Shot.
that was beautiful.
Nice shot.
Great shot by Hiroko. Yeah, especially after the first 2 games, you know, she really got robbed there in a way, you know. Well, the first game definitely.
Definitely got robbed.
So it's 2-1 now. I want to remind you guys to check out POVPOOL.com. Also, go to POVPOOL on YouTube and enjoy over 1,000 hours of live recorded matches from venues all over the state
Are you going to post
and
any
the
of
country.
Jack and Jill matches?
Yes, we'll be posting the Holiday Wish Christmas event very soon. Hopefully within the next week or so. Also remind you to check out the Mez West State Tour's schedule. In fact, I'm hearing as well that the California Billiard Club venue is not going to be ready for the Mez West State Tour in time, so they're moving that to Break Time Billiards in Modesto. And it turns out that the Mez West State Tour stop at Gary's Victor Billiards is going to be canceled and hopefully moved to Sticks Billiards in Rancho Cucamonga. More on that as it develops. Please stay tuned to MezWestStateTour.com to get the word on any date and schedule changes for some of the events that are happening in the very near future. Okay, guys? Oh, that was nice. That was true. That was a very true shot. But yeah, perfectly in line to hook herself. Played a very good shot though. So Hiroko be kicking at this, hoping to make it in the opposite side pocket. I like this kick because you can actually make it in either two of those side pockets.
Or the corner.
Or the corner. Oh, you know what? Judging by the way she played that, she was really kind of playing a kick safe because she was trying to bring her cue ball back to the end rail, which she did successfully. Yeah, now she's got to play a safety.
They can't tap. Hey, remind me what's that kind of picture that you move like that?
That's like a 2-rail, 1-pocket shot. Where is it going? Right in front of the hole.
Oh, it's a Richie Busch. Oh, shit. Yeah, we thought they would have had good deal for
Ray. She really needed to do a lot to make something happen there and was unable to. So we will see another inning. Where's our friend Taka today?
He never plays anymore.
He never plays anymore. Takayuki. I'm hearing bad things. You never play anymore. I don't know. He might be one day. He might watch this later. Well, I just don't know what she's got planned. I think she just wants to play the cue ball behind the 8 ball somehow.
Daniel, are you going to stream the 1-pocket tournament from Golden Cue?
I might not. I'm not sure. Probably not. I don't know. Silky Brown wants to know if I'm streaming 1-pocket from the Golden Cue. I think I'm actually out of town. I think I'm supposed to do the Mez West State Tour. I don't know. I have to check that schedule. Good questions, though. I like the questions. Yeah. Yeah.
She gets up there. It's like one of those awkward matches, isn't it?
Wow. That, I tell you what, she did a damn good job with what she had there. Tree topped over that 7. But still, now it's like, you know.
Can she see enough of the 7? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, she can. She can. She can make this 7. But how's she going to get to the 8? She can make that 7. Tougher shot on the 8, I guess. Just play it natural. Yeah. She just better hope she doesn't hit. The way she's. Yeah, she's trying. I don't like that shot. I don't like it. And once again.
Yeah, but this is a funny angle, so she must have a hard time getting on the 8 here.
Yeah, you'd have to follow this shot, and she's going to need the bridge, despite the fact that she's 5'11". She's going to need the bridge.
Yeah, she's have to go forward with inside to get on the 8, I think.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. But does she have that in her with the bridge? We saw her do a forced follow.
We're gonna find out.
I think she was being modest. I think she's a 6-footer.
You think she's actually 6
I
foot?
think she's a 6-footer, and she was just saying
She's 5'12".
She's 5'12".
Five's her favorite number, so that's why she doesn't want to say 6.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's getting her 5-inch extension on her cue as well. Who knows?
She's pulling out the.
Oh, she's got her own. Dude, maybe she's a little stronger than we thought. She's got her own tools.
Daniel, we just lost the camera.
She's pulling out the tarantula bridge.
Just kidding.
Look at that thing. It looks like a tarantula.
Yeah. What is it? Is it called the tarantula?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Looks like the Batman bridge. Whoa! Around the world. Boy, she really knows how to throw her cue into the shot, though. Hey, look, she's using one of those 2-inch. Is that a 2-inch extension on her cue? Look at this.
Nice shot.
Jim Burt rendered speechless by that last shot. Amazing bank.
Look at that run out.
Barely even looked at it.
She likes to bank.
She likes the banks are open on Sundays, guys.
Ray Evans up 3-1.
Jim Burt, good luck. Wow. 3 games to 1, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, can you say hustler?
I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but we have a football game going on in the background.
We always have a football game going on during football season at the Hard Times Sunday tournament. Dry break and nothing really to go on here for her Hiroko. False alarm?
Jenny and
Daniel, how come you don't want to play in this tournament today?
It's a significantly busier day with all these players, and I'm not feeling too confident about my game. And it's $35 that I don't have right now, so.
I didn't feel like donating. I'll donate my 12 on Thursdays.
Yeah. Is that what you play? You've been you've been learning from Lori Jones, you were saying.
Lori Jones, yes. Been playing quite a bit with her.
Yeah.
And been playing the 9-ball tournaments on Thursdays at Hard Times.
Okay. Oh, that's right. They have that tournament here on Thursday. That's the $12 you're talking about. That's right. There is a tournament here at Hard Times every Thursday. Well, that's cool, man. You're really sort of making a commitment to this game, huh?
Yeah.
Now tell me what is it about pool that you like?
Oh man.
Like, what are some of the?
I don't know if it's I don't know if this
top 5 things about pool.
I would say number 1 would maybe have to be the atmosphere of just being in a pool room like this with all the different action going on, if you will, or I don't know, just the ambiance of
randomity, like random action.
Yeah.
You never know what'll happen, kind of thing.
I would have to say another one would have to definitely be the sound of the balls breaking. I don't know what it is. I just enjoy, hearing that sound. I enjoy being here. And I really enjoy the thought that goes into playing pool. It's not something that you can just jump up to the pool table
and be good at.
Yeah, you have to really practice at it. And
so kind of like the mind and the body need to work together.
Sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely enjoy the tournaments.
Red AC Henry. Yeah, I can pay my entry and I get to play a pro. Yeah, I do that every time I play. No, I'm just kidding. No, they're actually, you know what? There's 3 pros here today.
Yeah.
And that's it. Well, 4.
You have Santos.
Yeah, you got Santos.
You have Oscar.
Ernesto and Oscar are here, and Dave Hema's here. And that's it. That's all we got for pros today.
What do you enjoy about the game?
You know, there's something to be said about the sound of the balls. I will say the very first thing that I liked about the game was that green felt. You know, like when I first came across the game, it was snooker, because when I was a kid in Great Britain. So it was the green felt, like that vast playing field. Like I knew something had to be done. Like there was something cool gonna happen here.
Yeah.
And then I saw those balls, and I was like, and then the sound of them just instantly attracted me. You know. And then I saw these people using cues, you know, sticks to hit the balls with, and it just made sense to me, you know. Like I just was like, wait a minute, I see how they're making that ball go in that hole, like, and I knew it was a natural thing, the geometry of it, you know. Anyway, so it's kind of like the sound of the balls, the sort of escape, you know.
Sure.
The mental and physical escape. You can sort of transcend from this real world that we live in.
Yep.
And it's you and the table and no one else.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's what you do with that opportunity. It's kind of a metaphor for life.
Sure.
You
what
know,
are you going to do on the table?
What are you going to do with that opportunity that you have right there?
Gentle Ben in the chat room coming to bat for the golfers of the world right now. But it is a bigger purse.
Yeah.
I guess at this.
But there's stuff about golf that I don't like.
Yeah. I could not sit. See, I can sit and
There's
watch
too many things
pool.
about golf that I don't like.
Sure.
That keep me from chasing after 1.5 million. You
Yeah.
know? Like, I mean, it's if I loved golf, I'd be playing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just love pool.
Love pool.
Maybe I should have played golf when I was 5. Maybe I would have fallen in love with it then. But anyway, we digress here as this match moves on. A little bit of back and forth here. I did see Ray played a pretty good kick on the 3 and scratched. Hiroko took ball in hand, took a couple of balls. And I guess left Ray here with a chance to pull a 6 ball in. Wow, what a shot, man. Dude, she got skills.
You know,
skills. She's got good eye for the table.
She does.
I was trying to get your attention earlier, so okay. All right, because I'll put it on the table and get a close up of it. And then there's that. Same shooter.
I almost feel like she's more worried about her leave. Worried about.
I thought it was a natural position, really. She didn't have to do much.
Golf is hard on a cue stick. Indeed it is.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the golf ball would be hard on the cue stick.
Go big or go home.
It's decision time here. She played a very difficult shot, and she played to get shape. She went all or nothing, and she's left Ray with an open shot, but not without effort here. This is not going to be easy. The cue ball is definitely going to collide with the 9 here. A little bit of frustration, I think, emanating from Ray. Hiroko, probably relieved now as she has a chance to close the gap on her opponent. Nothing really difficult here, pretty straightforward. Yeah, she's bummed out though, she's still out of line, but you know, you just gotta kind of roll with that.
Do you play the cut or do you play the bank?
I play the cut. Because the cut was an easier shot. And as you see with the cut, she did still get shape, but she missed as well. I guess Mark Barba decided to play one pocket with Earl instead. Yeah, she'll play this bank based on what I've seen so far from her. Does she miss it good? She missed it kind of good. She left Hiroko a bank. Who else is playing who here? Steve Strange is playing Oscar Dominguez. I think it was. Just don't miss. Yeah.
She could have sliced that 8 ball, put the 8 ball down here, down in that ramp. Would have been a much better shot for her in this position.
She's a hanger and hooked. Also, we have Jamal Weesey playing Mike Meeker. Jonah Vise is playing Nathan Diedrich. Looks like we got Omar Vashani in a match over there. I don't know who with.
That ball's so deep. I don't think she can even go right on and hit it.
Yeah, the ball is way too deep. I don't think this is a good shot. Yeah, it didn't. It was no good. I could see it. Yeah, these diamonds are deeper than. They're deeper than deep.
Oh, I feel like she rushed that shot a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's hard to it's hard to get the dig cue balls out of a pocket like that when you're 8 ball when the ball is so deep in the pocket. You got to have a little bit of knowledge of how those balls roll. And that's going to put her on the hill. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to go get a cue that's going to be raffled today. Let the last part of this match.
Well, it's exciting times now for Hiroko. I tell you what, though, You've watched this whole match,
Watched this whole match.
you know what? Not one thing has gone Hiroko's way.
Not one thing, no. No, and you know, it even seems like on the easy shots that Ray Evans has missed, somehow she ended up coming out on top on each one of them.
Yeah, because what happens is Ray's been missing those shots, and then Hiroko gets table, can make a ball, but can't really get shape on the next ball. And then it becomes a safety, and then a miss, and then anything happens.
There's been a couple of shots that Ray has missed that she got a lucky roll where it left Hiroko hooked.
Yeah. But look at that last game. She misses that 8 ball, hangs it in the pocket, and it's so deep.
She can't even come around to get it.
Couldn't even go into the rail and hit it. I mean, you got one ball on the table to 9, and it hooks her.
Yeah.
That's just brutal. That's brutal pool right there, folks.
Sometimes, you know, that's just how the balls roll sometimes. And
Yep, it's happened to everyone. But Hiroko's a patient player, so hopefully she can be patient and get back into this.
she seems to keep her emotions under control pretty well. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you can tell sometimes she gets a little frustrated, but for the most part, she seems very calm at the table.
Yeah, no, she does play very calm and doesn't get too high or too low.
Which is good, because sometimes your emotions will get the best of you, and then you're just, you know, your whole game goes into the tank.
But you know what? She's in a tough spot now because she really can't make any mistakes in the last 2 or 3 balls. If she does, you know, anything can happen. Look at this, and now it's set up for a 2-9 combo. Can you? I mean, she fouled, and now it's like sitting up perfect for her. The problem is, does she have the ability to get shape on this? Because she's been running into balls.
She has been, and
You know?
does she come around that 3 ball? Does she go?
But she's got to go around it,
Has to, yeah.
and
Oh, and there she goes.
yeah, and look at this. It's almost.
It's
It's all combos are hard, but this is pretty easy combo
but you know,
when it comes to them.
Hiroko made a nice 5-9 combo too to win her match.
Yeah, and that was a lot tougher than this one.
Yes, it was.
Anytime the balls are a little further apart, like on the 5-9, and hers was a little off angle too, the cue ball. But
It was.
this shot's going to be. This shot's easier, but still, there it is, right there.
And there it is.
That is a.
Ray Evans to win this first match, guys.
Yep, that was a match where nothing.